Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I've got some serious file management I've got to get done, and this is my final project. Backup drive, my wedding video drive. It's all extended cuts and bigger edits. And then inside of the computer, the C drive is a 1 terabyte solid state drive, and then I have a 2 terabyte drive with all my main stuff on it as well. So I'm going to go ahead and plug all of these into the computer. This drive here. And now I'm going to open the recycle bin. Many gigabytes of raw project files that I completed over the last couple weeks are here. And I'm just going to go hit empty recycle bin and see what happens. Alright, so we finished clearing. Now we're at 727 gigabytes from 640. That was a big difference. There was also some stuff in my recycling bin that was automatically deleting. So I really only had, like a few weeks ago, I only had like 500 gigs free, and now I've got 727 free. Okay, so now that I've cleaned up some of this stuff, let me show you how I sort and catalog my images. So I've basically just classified all my images by year, and I've also done the same in my videos folder. All my videos are classified by year. I've separated my videos catalog from my images catalog, and now we're at 17,000 images and only taking up 84 gigabytes. It's taking up a lot less than it used to. That used to be taking up a terabyte. That was including video stuff. So my favorite way to reduce storage space used is by completing a project and deleting the raw files. So this one, for example, I'm going to queue up the export. It is a 4K project file, but I'm going to export it in 1080p HD at 8 Mbps, and I'm going to have use max render quality checked off so it combines the 4 pixels into a nice low noise single pixel. And then it looks like that'll only take 400 megabytes, and the original file folder takes up 6 gigs. I'm gonna cancel. And that's just one of the ways how I export projects. And then if you look at the total for all my video projects, only 71 gigabytes. That's in over a decade of videos. Everything I've made professionally, all the various video I've exported, not including extended cuts and like wedding film edits, full wedding film edits, we're only at 78.6 gigabytes. So when you get down to it, like a raw folder of just the unedited videos can take up like 150 gigabytes of space, whereas like the 4K final version edit of that raw footage can only take up about 4 or 7 gigs. Now if you're not in production anymore on that video and you've squeezed everything you could out of the edit, you can just delete those raw. You don't necessarily need a massive server to store all your information if it's never really going to be utilized again. So it's just a nice way. Some people, like Casey Neistat, never delete anything, but I really think it's nice to be able to just have a small minimalist setup for that, and maybe eventually I'll upgrade to just like a small RAID server just with 4 drives in it, just for redundancy. Keep things a little smaller that way instead of having a bunch of external drives. But for the most part, I very rarely utilize my external drives because it's all non-production video at this point. So that's just an example how I free up some space on my computer and keep my desktop fairly decluttered. Thanks for watching. So we're just gonna go and delete that.